Good day to all. Today, I would like to tell you about the various activities available within the Encode Discord. Therefore, if you are a newbie, just entered the server and do not know what to do, this video is especially for you. Upon entering the server and completing authorization, we immediately notice the availability of many channels. Let's take a moment to discuss some of them in a structured order. The very first section we need to include is the community information. Here, we will take a closer look at the entire system of roles that is currently available on the server. The first role is our very starting role. Upon verification, we immediately receive access to the server. The next role of Viber. To receive it, you must actively participate in the community through communication. And a very important update in the last distribution of roles. The community manager said that now only activity in the general chat will be taken into account. That is, in the main chat. Here in this, let me show it to you. Previously, activity in regional chats was also taken into account, meaning you could choose your language and communicate in our native language. Only the main chat will be considered, so please keep this in mind as it's important. So let's move on. The next exciting role available to us is GigaBrain Position. The server hosts engaging quizzes every week for all participants to enjoy. The top 5 participants each month are awarded the title of GigaBrain. That is, this is also one of the activities that is available. The quiz activity takes place in a designated special section. Here we can see it. Accordingly, here is the latest table, which was in the previous month. Here, questions appear with 4 possible answer choices for selection. We choose the right one, answer correctly, and get points. Next role. The next role is the role of Bird. It is provided for assistance and support specifically on Twitter. Accordingly, it's quite simple here as well. We log into Twitter, respond to tweets from the official channel, publish our own tweets, articles, and so on. The next role is the encoder. It is awarded for the exceptional creation of games. Events are held at Inco. They alternate, so to speak, their activities every week. Occasionally, there are engaging sessions where participants present their own mini-games, play together collaboratively, discuss strategies, and share valuable ideas. To successfully obtain this role, you will need to create an engaging mini-game of some sort. That is, if you program, if you know how to create games, then this activity is especially for you. Sure, your contributions in this way would be greatly appreciated. The next role available on the server is InMemer. Here, we focus on creating memes, ideally humorous ones, designed to elicit a response from viewers, and we then publish them for everyone to enjoy. Certainly, we can publish them, for instance, on Twitter and subsequently share the links to those tweets in a dedicated chat. It's called in content. All Twitter links are published in this section. If you have created and published any posts, memes, or other content, please be sure to share your respective links here so that they can be viewed and enjoyed by others in the community. So let's move on. Next up is InArtist. This role is awarded for creating art and content. That is, you need to create, for example, some images, whether it's with the mascot Inco or if you have your own idea or concept, but this role is assigned for the drawings that you generate. By the way, this is also an important clarification. Again, after the last distribution of roles, the community manager, namely the Kung Fu mod, announced that AI work will not be valued now. That is, generating artificial intelligence is not relevant now. It is essential to produce high-quality, thoroughly developed works, as merely sketches and quick drafts will not be considered valid submissions. We need high-quality, detailed drawings for our project. The next role in line is in video. Here, it is approximately the same as in InArtist, serving a similar role specifically for the actual creation of the video content itself. That is, sometimes there are even competitions, both for art and for video. Some of these comments might be quite funny. In general, everything is up to your discretion. Be creative, generate, and do. The next role in line is Incos, and this role is already quite high. To obtain it, you will first need to achieve some previous roles, meaning you will have to make a significant contribution create a lot of content, and produce a decent amount of art, all of which must be of high quality. The final role we have is the OG role, which is the highest position attainable within our hierarchy. The only thing higher than you will be the mountains if you get it. So, I told you in a little more detail about all the roles, what they are given for, and what you can get them for. It should also be noted that nominations for the awards take place approximately once a month, every month. Submissions for nominations for these roles. Let me demonstrate. The last one was just recently. This means that community members can also nominate. With higher level positions, nominate qualified individuals for lower roles. Literally on September 5th, we had a major distribution of roles. Here's to GigaBrain, InVideos, Inartis, Vibers. Here I am, excited to announce I got my role as Viber. Let's proceed. This is only the start. Accordingly, you can be nominated, so be an active participant, communicate, generate content, and you will definitely be noticed. No one will be left without attention. The main quality, remember this. The server also has an XP system. It is also important to note that, as mentioned in the contribution document, XP will play a significant role in the further distribution process during the upcoming airdrop event. How can I get XP? There are several options. The first option is that we just chat. When we engage in conversation, a small amount of experience points is awarded to us for each minute of our active chat. However, you can also earn experience points through participating in various types of events and engaging in activities within those events. Community news section features published events for everyone. Here we can see, for example, that there was exciting poker on Wednesdays. Every time we participate in the top games, we earn a significant amount of XP. Additionally, this thread includes a comprehensive list of all possible activities available to engage in. It can resemble a game of poker, it can involve drawing, or it can include encodes, particularly when people share and discuss their gaming experiences. In general, keep an active eye on this thread. Activities are often shared here. Every week, there are several activities for which you can earn XP. We can clearly see our current total amount of experience points displayed in the rank section. If we navigate to this specific section and enter the correct command, the bot will display our current progress level accurately. I am currently level 20 and ranked 166th on the leaderboard. Accordingly, this is also very important. I've discussed roles, experience, and events with you. Additionally, at times, certain events can be significantly larger and more large-scale in nature. They give more than just experience. Let me scroll a little higher for you. One of the latest additions to the market was Comfyverse. Here is the second part. Here, it was necessary to create content that aligned accordingly with the overall objectives. In this case, the results of the first one have been published here now, and there were also the second ones. In the first part, it was necessary to create creative art, and 3 active participants, who were voted for, who were chosen, immediately received the role of an artist. No need for extensive or timely publication. Sometimes, it's often enough to simply win a competition outright. In the second part, it was also similar. However, this time it was essential to produce a video, also creative and funny. For this, too, you could get the role of InVideos. Here we are positioned a little bit lower on the page. If I scroll down, you'll see that in that extensive distribution, there were various roles. Here they were generously giving out InVideos to everyone. What other activities do we have at the moment? Your online activity is also tracked through the Cookie Fun website for better user experience. That is to say, the content you create and share on Twitter, along with the engagement and responses it receives from other users, will also be considered and rewarded in future evaluations and updates. If we navigate to the Announcements tab, it clearly states that each month, the top 25 contributors will be rewarded with exclusive special NFTs for their efforts. Last month, I had the incredible opportunity to secure a spot among the top 25 participants, and this month, I am equally determined to fight for my place and will not miss my chance to collect even more exciting goodies. The organizers have promised to expand the prize pool, and for those who place in the top 10, there may be even more substantial rewards, which is incredibly motivating. This is why I am actively continuing to publish insightful articles and share engaging content on Twitter. Currently, I am proud to be in second place for the month, and I will keep contributing to my treasure trove of knowledge in hopes of improving my standings. I believe I've covered most of the activities available, but remember, after you publish your posts on Twitter, be sure to share them in the In Content tab, as that is where the verification process will take place. The community manager is responsible for reviewing and checking your posts here. The best post can be found in the top content tab, which I forgot to mention. That is, if after thoroughly reviewing your post it appears to be both creative and useful enough, then your link from this particular section will be featured in top content. You can also track its performance, and it will become a bit clearer to you whether your content is effective or not. You might want to consider trying harder. It appears that I have covered all the key main points quite thoroughly for you. Most of it is probably true for sure. I hope I didn't miss anything. So, please feel free to begin making your valuable contribution. And if you are already doing this, then of course don't stop. We're just getting started. So, have a nice day everyone. Good luck to everyone and bye-bye.